Hello, and welcome back to Elden Ring, where I'm in a slightly different position from where I stopped the game last time. I'll get to that in a second, though. Yeah, last time, we had a fairly productive time. Went into here, we fought Lord Mesmer, I believe his name was. We then went all the way back over here, burnt some kind of ceiling tree, I believe it was. And then we got into this area, which I would believe is the final area of the DLC. However, despite that, we didn't know how to get up here. So in the end, I googled it. And this isn't something I would have figured out myself. I'd come from this, like, site of grace over here, and you see that statue? That was covering this door. You had to do a specific gesture in front of it in order for the statue to move and let you through. Not something I would have figured out. The lighting seems to be in agreement, so it's not very happy either. Yeah, with that being said, I can now get out here. Which, it's a lovely flowery field, this. I wonder just what exactly wants to murder me. Is it going to be plants? I think I saw a bear up that way. But that's pretty standard that you've got wildlife around. So that one doesn't concern me. We don't have any level ups or anything, do we? No. So I want to make sure before we start running off. The one thing that's got me concerned here is I am able to summon a Spirit Ash right away. Which, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a good thing to be able to do right away in what should be a safe area. You've got a bear who I will try and avoid. He's just living his best life. I don't want to go ruining that for him. I don't think I've got a choice but to walk past him, so if he takes offence to that, it's on him, not on me. Okay, Mr. Bear? You gonna follow me? Yes, you are. Well, this is on you, Bear. I just said I would have left you alone. Hey, Tuna. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely day so far. A brilliant start to your week. Why are the goats trying to murder me? That was unexpected. Normally the goats are fairly chill. I've not done anything to them. Okay. Well, I guess it's goat murder time. There we go. Yeah, I was not expecting to have to fight the goats alongside the bear. That wasn't quite what I was thinking would happen. But we beat him in the end anyway. It wasn't worth it. They don't really drop anything good, but I'll still grab whatever they drop. You might as well, you know. Yeah, I hope you had a lovely weekend, Tuna. I hope you're having a great start to your week. These goats want me dead also? Or are these ones a bit more chill? No, that one's not chill. That one wants me dead. Some of these goats being so violent. Okay. Cool. I guess this is like the land where the wildlife just doesn't want me around. Like, the bird wouldn't attack me, would it? Like, I don't think birds can attack you. No, birds are fine. You know, I did not expect to have to fight goats as one of the enemies today. Or sheep? They seem like more like goats to me. They seem more like goats. Yeah, what a weird kinda place. Why do you have to fight goats? Do they just think I smell bad? Because, I mean, in fairness, I don't think my guy's ever taken a bath. Have I ever, like, had soap and then used it? Because I think soap is a thing in this game. Pretty sure it is, You know, it's another bear. I can't be bothered with you. I'm just leaving. I'm gonna get on my horse. I'm just being lazy. That's all that is. Yeah, what else have we got around? Anything other than, like, bears and goats? Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen. We've got a pond. And that is a red bear. You're slightly different, so I might actually fight you. I don't entirely know in what way you're different, other than, like, colour. You know, no, they seem to be... They look different, but they are functionally the same. We're gonna leave him be. We're gonna leave him be. I thought it might have been a, like, unique thing in this area. Nah, there's like 3 of them. I'll let them enjoy whatever they're up to. I'm sure it's fine. You've got the way you actually want to go down there to my left. So we're gonna go not down that way towards the bridge. I mean, it's standard rules for games, isn't it? You don't do what you're meant to do. You go the opposite direction first. Because yeah, I can go across that bridge. It's definitely something I want to do, but I feel going up that hill might have something for me. Hopefully. Possibly. I don't know. It might. I might as well go quickly fill back up my flasks. Because yeah, I'm not planning to go back up to where I just was. This should be more than reasonable. We've respawned the creatures up there. We've got my flasks back. Had a little bit of a warm up. I'm happy. I'm chill with that. Oh, it's a tree sentinel. I was very much not expecting to fight you. You look to have a friend down the way. And also, am I using your torch as the holy one? It looks like it might actually be so. I'm trying to compare the models. It's not the easiest. For now, just whack the guy. This is fine. Let's continue whacking the guy. Well, mostly whacking his horse. The guy himself is a bit higher. He's not doing a lot of damage though. It's a little surprising that we're actually just fighting a regular tree sentinel. What's he gonna give me? Is he gonna give me something good after I beat him? Hopefully. And this is feeling substantially easier than some of the areas I've been through already. I'm starting to think maybe I was meant to come here earlier, and I just didn't know the area existed, which is why I didn't. Or I mean, I knew the area existed, I just didn't know how to get here. Which is why I hadn't visited. Got some good hits in on him. We're doing guard counters, we're doing some charged attacks. That one feels a bit mean that it hit me, but alright. Alright. Waiting to get guard counters in. This is fine. Is he going to be able to be guard countered anytime too soon? Possible, yeah, there we go. That should hopefully be him about gone. He does do a lot of damage if I let my guard in. So just don't go letting my guard in. And that's him gone. One... I mean, enemy, according to the screen just there. Feels like more than just that. And get a Blessing of Marika. That was, I believe, a full heal. If I use it. That's quite good. That is quite good. More importantly, where on earth did he come from? Is he coming from up here? Because if so, that leads me to think there might be something worth grabbing. What have we got? We have... no more of those guys. Okay. A big old flowery field, but that doesn't necessarily mean much. Keep hanging about down here. We've got Shaman Village. Okay. It's like an overgrown floral village. Is it because it used to be shamans that lived here? Or do they still live here? And that's why it's flowering. I don't know, but there's an item here. Which is... Minor Earth Tree. As an incantation. Okay, I'm curious what that is. Or that, just, I'm definitely safe, right? Yeah. I'm safe to open my inventory. What actually is that as an incantation? Just summon an earth tree? Continuously heals allies in the area. Requires 70 faith. That is a difficult one to use, but presumably if you put it down, that's continuous healing for yourself and allies. That's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good. Yeah, I'm just inspecting these buildings. There's sadly not too much to inspect. There's not any enemies. This is just a nice peaceful area. Surely not. There's something murderous just waiting around the corner, right? This game isn't kind enough to just not try and kill me. Like, nothing sneaking up behind me? And hey, Halchon, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You had a lovely weekend. You get a golden braid. That's a talisman. What's a golden braid do as a talisman? Boosts holy damage negation by the utmost. So that's like an even better Halagric talisman. Okay. So if against specifically someone holy, like if we're made of Swiss cheese, then we've got our item. I don't know what I'd replace. Probably the... Thinking the Pearl Drake Talisman would be replaced. Like, both of these might have overstayed their welcome, in all honesty. I just don't know what I'd replace them with. Yeah, I'm hoping we can find another torch, because I think there are a few in the DLC. You found one of them. But I'm hoping for more. I'm hoping for more. Yeah, it's lovely to have you here, Halshaw. And Tuna as well, if you're still hanging about. Good to have you both. Yeah, I think we should also look at a map. The way down. Just here. Possibly. There's the way down, okay. So we can take this in Scotland next week. Hell yeah. Glad you can come up here. Scotland is lovely, as I'm sure you're well aware. What are you coming to Scotland for? Are you just, like, travelling, going on holiday? Don't feel you have to share if you want to, but we have a lovely time, whatever you're up to. Yeah, being down here doesn't really help anything, does it? I'm going to try and look back towards the bridge, because I know there was another pre-sentinel. In Discord, friends. Ooh, that'll be fun. Going to Glasgow. Got anything planned, or are you just like going to hang out for the day, go around some shops, just get some food? So, there's quite a lot to do in Glasgow. It's a big city. You know, that'll be good fun. That'll be good fun. Sadly, not too close to Glasgow myself, so I won't be able to meet up with you at all, but no, I hope you all have a lovely time. Hope you all have a lovely time. Into gaming bar. Okay. Yeah, there's a few good gaming bars, I believe, in Glasgow, with like some arcade cabinets and stuff. That should be good fun. That should be good. And bowling is, I mean, typically good. I don't think I'm very good at bowling, but yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Is this just people you've met strictly from Discord then? Yeah. So it's always fun meeting up with people from Discord. I don't think I've ever heard of it going badly where people meet with someone they know from Discord and then find out actually I no longer like this person. Like, that is a very rare occurrence to happen. Never met them before? I mean, never met them outside of Discord, so, yeah. Ah, that should be good. That should be a lovely thing. Hopefully the weather stays nice for you. You even know what one of them looks like. I mean, you don't have to know what they look like, do you? Like, at the end of the day, As long as they don't turn out to be, I don't know, like the Grinch or something, you should be fine. I mean, I'm assuming then they know what you look like, at least, or have you not really told them at all? So I'd imagine it's a lot harder to find them when you're meeting up if you don't know which other look like. Ooh, that shield hurts if you let it hit you. And don't let the enemy hit you. There we go, good drill. Heal up again. Whether snaps? Ah, kill. That'll definitely help. That seems like a lovely thing. Are they from like around Scotland as well then? I'm assuming. I say as well, meaning similar to me, not similar to yourself. They both live in Glasgow? Alright. So we're both to like friends from school or something and you've just kind of found them and got along with them? Or friends with each other in real life? Okay. So you're the odd one out. That's cool. Like definitely good that you're able to meet them both. I'm trying to think, have I met with any of my Discord friends before? I don't think I have. Actually, no, that would be a slight lie. I have. However, that was because I knew some of them from real life, and the other ones I knew as people on Discord that were friends of those people in real life. So I have met with people from Discord, but not people who I'd otherwise have no real connection with. In Q64. Is that like the gaming bar or something? I can't say I quite recognise the name. And you got tortoises, look at them. Lovely little guys. Making my way over here though. This seems like a prominent kind of ledge, right? Out here. Although actually, looking at the map, there's a crater further along is a lot more prominent. Does this have anything for me? It surprisingly doesn't. However, there is a large dragonfly. Is that large dragonfly important? You're larger than all the other ones I've seen. You look to be kind of albino. Okay, you know what? It's flamethrower time. That gets me... Alright, just a great dragonfly head. That's not anything great, but we do have big old hairy tortoise. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you want some other recommendations for places in Glasgow, I do have, I believe, a couple friends from Glasgow. I could ask if you want. Although I feel if your two friends live in Glasgow, they'd likely know better places themselves. And I think last time I went to Glasgow, I went there with some friends who... I mean, I think I've known them since maybe 8 years ago at least. It's been a long while I've known them. And we went for a video game kind of concert music thing, which was nice. Don't get out a lot. We're kind of introverted, or we're just busy with stuff. So I know that I'm more just introverted and can't be bothered going out a lot of the time. Than most research. Really? Despite them being from there, that is somewhat surprising. I mean, good on you though, for like looking into it, making sure you have fun stuff to do. It should be a lovely time. That should be a lovely time. I'm trying to remember how you fight this falling star beast. There's been a few of them before in the base game. I just can't quite remember what you need to do. I mean, guard counters seem to be sensible. The lighting isn't very happy. I'm just trying to ignore it. Just keep blocking his charges. Get away from this. We can get him from attack. You know what? I should be drinking my physic as well. There we go. No harm in having that. Just boosts my damage output and my damage negation slightly. Or was it damage output and negation, or was it the damage output and chance to knock them down? I can't remember what I have it set as. Regardless, it seems to be working. This guy, come a bit closer in. That would be quite nice if he did. Continue just doing jump attacks every now and then. Okay, that was dangerous. I remember what you do for that. Then you just run to the side, pretty much. We're doing all good here. We're managing. I don't need to be all that worried. I'm doing plenty of damage. I've got a lot of healing left. Just try and keep him in like an open area without rocks to get in the way of my pabbing at least. Managed to instinctively dodge roll that. That's good, because I definitely didn't remember the timing. That'd be a bit ambitious to think that I did. The guard counter. That's lovely. Another guard counter. Knock them down. Quickly have a potion. And then we just cook it. That's the quickest way to get damage in while he's not there. Just let my stamina come back. Doing fine. Oh, less fine if he grabs me. Forgot he had a grab attack. That was a little mean. But we're fine now. We're fine. Let's make sure I'm healed. Okay. Yeah, if you're going up to Glasgow, Halchot, are you staying with your friends, or have you got a hotel, or what are you doing? So ideally, you'd stay with your friends, I'd imagine would be the cheapest. But I don't know if they've got space. They might not want you kind of living with them or whatever. I am just being nosy. It is in no way important. Hotel for a couple minutes. Alright. That sounds like fun. Does that like include food as well, or are you getting food out, do you think? Messing with two random guys. Yeah, that is fair. Like, if you've not met them in real life as well before, yeah, that makes sense. Seems like a good time. Seems like a lovely time. I hope you all have... I mean, I want to say you have good fun, but that should probably be implied, right? No, that'll be good. That'll be good. Can't remember last time I like travelled and stayed away somewhere, like not on a family holiday. Yeah, I really can't remember when that would have been. That would have been ages ago. But I need to make sure you get like pictures of the arcade bar for me. I'm kind of curious what it's like. I'm not much of a kind of bar person. I'm more of a hide inside and do Mario Kart with friends kind of person. But still, I'm curious what it's like, because I've not been to an arcade bar. There had been one where I am, but it didn't really have much arcadiness to it. It was more just your typical bar But there was like, I think a PlayStation 4 in the corner. It was, what it had. There have been a couple other consoles, but it was a bit ambitious to call it an arcade bar. Do I want health? Maybe? Do I drink a lot? Not really, no. I'm not too into alcohol. Okay, out of all the stats, this seems to increase my fire resistance. And I don't think anything else really did much, other than strength, maybe? I might put points into strength. Like, I'm happy going to bars and such with friends, but I'm just not much into alcohol. I think, typically, if I'm out with friends, I will buy one drink, and that'll typically last me like 2 hours, just because I slowly go through it. And even then, it's not anything all that alcoholic. It'd be like a fruit cider of some type. Or maybe like Smirnoff Ice, I tend to quite like as well. That's quite tasty. Okay, lots of hands. Set them all on fire. We know the rules for hands. The rules are fire, pretty much. I should have expected there to be hands, given, you know, it's the kind of fingery place. God, that's a lot of hands here. I just need to do my fire. That's all I need. Got rid of a bunch of the small ones. I need to back off and try and heal. I'm trying to lock on to a big hand, but there's just too many hands. Do some pics in Discord? Hell yeah. I'll have a look in just a bit then. Let me finish fighting this hand first. Then all the big ones are done. I'd be interested in retro video game museum. Yeah, I remember you posting pictures about that before. Definitely something quite interesting. Like, I've got in my cupboard a old book of programming magazines. Like, not ones that would be particularly relevant anymore, but it's pretty cool. It's just happened, yeah? Okay. I should be safe, right? No more hands. Cool, I can tab it and have a look in the Discord. Give me a second. Oh, that is quite a lot of them then, yeah. Is that just all sorts of different arcade games? That's tons of them. That'll be fun. That'll be a good time. Like, I'm assuming like that's just a bunch of arcade cabinets, right? Instead of like they've set up an emulator and just sit in front of an emulator. People have donated. Okay, that makes sense. I have one of the bars in Edinburgh too. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Also, for fighting hands, I'm going to change over to this, because it has fire damage. And fire is good against hands. It's also very bright. This is a very bright torch. I forgot how bright this was. You know, we can just give these hands a light whack, and we should be fine. However, when it gets to be a crowd, I'm thinking we just toast them all. Yeah, burning the hands of the big flamethrower move definitely feels most efficient. There's just a single burst of flames from it. Seems to be enough to take out one of the hands. And because it hits multiple, it's especially good. This guy's just in a rock, so get rid of them. Don't think we're emulating. I mean, I would say meetup idea. I don't know. It'd be a weird thing to try and plan for a whole Discord. I'd be happy to maybe try and plan, but it wouldn't be a particularly official meetup. I don't know. There's a lot of people, and a lot of people in my Discord are from all over. Definitely a fun idea though. I hadn't thought of doing a meetup particularly. Like, we got the game nights, and that's about as close as we get currently. Is that all the hands for now? For now, yes. Why did I beat up all these hands? Were they guarding something? No. No, there's just a lot of hands. That's a bit of a shame. I kind of assumed they'd be guarding something. I guess they're guarding all of that, but that's quite a lot further down I need to go to get there. However, if you've got hands, keep an eye on the walls. Keep an eye for fingernails pointing out of the ground. Such as that hand just down there. That one's quite obvious, that there's fingers poking out of the ground. Some of them might be a lot less so. Just gonna run down here though, and be mildly blinded by this torch. That is not good if it's misty. You can't see a single thing in this. Oh no. Regardless though, finger runes. We have more snakes? The next community games night. It would be... Let me think. Is it first Sunday? Okay, that was a bit mean doing that. Like, I saw the projectile, but I kind of just assumed it would be safe to be hit by. Because it was too far away to actually hit me. It was not too far away. I need to be actively dodging that while it's in distance, otherwise they'll summon people. I think it's got a small amount of foaming, so I just need to dodge roll when it comes up to me. That should be fine, that should be fine. Yeah, I think it was first Saturday of each month for games nights. I might be remembering wrongly. I think that was it. Dodge roll that. Can I take care of this guy before I need to dodge roll again? Hopefully. That, I think the projectile hit that finger just in front of me. Yes, I am safe. Just don't get hit by these. This finger rune is considerably more difficult than the last one. Let's wait for them to come over. Any day now, we're gonna appear. Or not. Or not. We're just sitting the other side of the rock trying to cast projectiles at me, aren't they? I heard the projectile. I heard it. I just was not able to see it and dodge it in time. If I just get hit by that, it just holds me in place. And the guy just kind of appears. Got me. So when I was hit last time, I didn't really have anything bad happen. I'm thinking, if there's not anyone around, would the projectile just not do anything? Like hold me in place and not deal any damage? I think potentially. I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to beat this guy. There we go. Yeah, it should be in the Discord server under the events, because it's a scheduled thing. You should be able to see when the game night will be. I believe it will be this weekend coming. Would make sense. That sounds about correct. Oh, that's a point. Is it this weekend coming? So I need to do a little notification to people, don't I? I need to ask all the Games Night folks in the server. We are getting towards the centre. This is fine. Let's continue running over here. And see what sounding this bell does. I'm able to summon the fella. But there's not any boss around. We should be safe. You sound the bell, of course, by blowing into it. Gets me Viscerulean Seed Talisman +1. Pretty good. We're going to go back to here. Because there is... The fella who sent me to do this is in here. And I think he might have something to say now that I've done both of them. Yeah, I'm trying to think. How do you get through there again? I think we had to go out and around. I think that's what we had to do. Also, go back to my other torch. I don't like how yellow that one is. There we go. That's better. Does that lead out? No, that doesn't lead out. Just need to go out the front door. I think we need to go out the front door again. Make my way through. There we go. We're outside. Get on my horse. Don't think there's any enemies here aside from the dragonflies. So I'm safe enough to just ignore the majority of stuff.
Failed to birth you whole. I was not ready to be your mother, but I can still stay here. Nice and close. For now, my dear. Sleep soundly.
Congrats on the birth. It's just a hand.
Hello there. I heard another sound, colored by your essence. Simply exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry cascade. Now, take this. My final gift to you. May you join the glimmering stars above.
What an interesting fell. You've got another map. Wait.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'll read that in a second. I thought there was only
I
two.
can feel it brewing. This evening is a sign of a
Why is there another
great
ruin?
to come. Do you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start. Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right. We all need a mother, do we not? A new mother. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady. May you join the glimmering stars.
Yeah,
above.
may I join the glimmering stars? What an odd fella. He's given me a map to apparently a third ruin. Next, those two very easily enough discovered. Where is this last one? Is that? I think that would it be there? Would it not? Like just outside? That feels incorrect. Underneath? Maybe? Is there a way down somewhere that I've missed? I hadn't thought I'd missed the way down. Huh. I'm confused, is what I am. I'm very confused. There's like a way down in the graveyard somewhere. I didn't explore too thoroughly in the graveyard. It didn't look like there'd been anything. No. Yeah, there's distinct lack of anything where I currently am. What exactly am I meant to be doing? Because this is where he told me to go. Ah. Is there something underneath? I need to go down here. That might be it. Because I do remember vaguely there was some hands and like some rocks and such down the river, right? Okay, I'm just gonna get on my horse and just ride through this. I know there's fly people, but I can hopefully avoid them if I'm on my horse. We just want to get down below, is what I'm wanting. Avoid the fly people. We are doing fine. Yeah, this is all working out. Make my way around here. Just be a little careful, because there might be someone waiting to ambush me. But we do seem to be mostly okay. And then again, we want to go in that kind of a direction. Which, yeah, I believe merits looking down here. Right? What have we got? We have, presumably, through this area got something. Or no. Is it not this way? This feels like the area I'd imagined in my head. This isn't fingers though, this was plants. That's incorrect. Appreciate the quack. Quacks are always fun. I like the sound alerts. Yeah, how do I get through somewhere? I mean, we've got around this way. Potentially there's something. I wouldn't have thought it was through here. I don't remember seeing any hands in this direction. All we had was the way down. Oh, we did have the way down. However, there was, I believe, a passage I didn't explore in here. Am I thinking of the wrong place? I'm thinking of the wrong place. Yeah, no, I was meaning... Yeah, it would have been down there. There was a passage I hadn't explored. But those bits are quite a large area. I'll try this. Also, while the game is loading, I'm going to message people about the game's night. Because I had forgotten. Let me see. Is it actually this weekend? It is... Yeah, this Saturday. There we go. I have now messaged. The Discord is now aware that there will be a games night. We'll see who shows up. Normally it's a decent enough crowd. Gave me a bit of a fright, but I'll be honest, don't need to fight you. I've got other people in mind to fight. Yeah, because I remember there was like a ladder, which I didn't go down. Ouch, that was a bit mean to just blow me up. Ouch. Okay, you do a lot more damage than I thought you would. I'm just gonna actually fight these guys. This is fine. Yeah, okay, so ranged one, he deserves to actually get hit. Want to play Overcooked people sometime? Yeah, it could be fun. I've not got Overcooked myself, but it does look like a good time. Yeah, I'd gone down that way, is what I'd done. However, I believe there is a ladder just here, which we never inspected. Ah, hello to that. Yeah, game night. Don't worry, I'd also forgotten. It is Halchaw brought it. So if you're thanking anyone, you should thank her. Is that person jumping down? Yes, they are. Okay. Who is in here? You is in here. There we go. Is that it? No, there's still someone else. God, that move one is so much louder than the other sound effects. I don't know why. I can edit it myself, but I don't remember it being that loud. Also, I don't know if this is helping me being down here. So that ladder took me to somewhere I've already pinned a beam. Okay, so if it's not here... Is there a cave under one of the waterfalls, maybe? If I go back up this way, will I find anything? Like, I'm not seeing any, like, holes in the wall to jump into. Not that I would offer the lift this quick, that'd be a bit much. But is there maybe something outside? We're looking to go north, is all I remember. Ah. And I'd climbed down some, yeah. Some gravestones to get down here, so this doesn't actually help. Okay, if this doesn't help, then I need to go to a different checkpoint. But how do I get to where that map's pointed? Maybe if I fast travel back to the fella, like, who gave me the map. Perhaps that's gonna, like, reset something, the map will update or something. Okay, I can now move. Go back up to here. And then we're gonna go step outside. Because it is almost definitely, right? Like, just outside. Like, yeah, that is the building I am in. Yeah, third and final hallowed ruin distinct from those shown in the first two maps. Yeah. Mentions joining the stars. I like just need to look straight up or something. It's just like a Mario 64, you stare into the ceiling, you get transported. There's not many stars up there, I don't think. There is the moon. Doesn't quite count. I mean, I feel it's nighttime if the moon's out, so there should be stars. And yeah, it's definitely pointing to somewhere out here. Have I got to do like a gesture? I might look this up in a minute. If I can't figure it out. Got a light there. Doesn't seem to be important. If I like go further out. I want to make sure I'm in a straight line from the door. Pretty much. Maybe follow these lanterns? Are they supposed to be symbolic of stars? There's a lantern there. Not seeing any more lanterns to follow. Something's off here and I don't know what. Am I just silly and missing something obvious? Yeah, because these things are massive. And they've been marked on the map. There is not anything marked on the map here. What have I missed? What have I missed? Also, there's a ledge up here I've apparently missed. I'll head in that direction. I will have a quick look, see if there's like anything I can spot from higher up. So I should have a good view of that area from over this way. This isn't really the final area I was hoping to be doing. But yeah. Something here feels off. I'm either missing something, or there's something hidden away somewhere. And if there's something hidden away with how the DLC has been with hidden stuff, I am not going to be actively looking for hidden stuff at this point. I will just look it up. Because it is complete nonsense, some of the stuff that's been hidden. Like, I wouldn't have known without looking it up that I had to do a certain gesture in order to get into this area I'm currently running around in. It's not something that occurs to me. Yeah, more importantly, we can maybe drop down there. How easily do I drop down? Ah, I can drop down here, and it's not really much of a drop at that point. Is this anything of importance? Not really. There's more stuff further down, seemingly just down below me now. I think I can do that drop. I think I can drop to here. And it looks like there's another ledge just here. Does this benefit me in any way to be where I currently am? I'm wanting to say no. I want to say this is kind of silly. Scaling down here. Yeah, there's not anything else to this, is there? Ah well. If the weather was nicer, we'd be able to get a proper look out and see if there was anything over that way. Or if there was anything like in the sky. Sadly, weather is awful. I'm just going to look this up. So, what map is this I'm looking for? This is Runes map 3rd. Give me a minute. Is it cheating? Slightly. Elden Ring Runes map. Okay. So it is in front of that church. right under. I'll need to refresh the world to reach it. Oh, so he leaves the cathedral throne after I rest. Of course. I should have known. Hey, Shy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely start to your week. And hopefully have a lovely weekend as well. I don't know why. Like, I need to refresh and then go back to him. That's annoying. That is annoying, though. Making dinner in a sec? Yeah, no worries. No worries. Hopefully whatever you're having will be nice and tasty. Can finally see. Hell yeah. That's good. That's good. It's not fun being, like, partially blind, I wouldn't think. Yeah, if I now go back... I was right in thinking it was underneath. I was. You failed, yes. But you've also now disappeared. So I'm assuming I go up to this, and you get to move it, right? I'd assumed it would be underneath, and there'd be like a hidden passage somewhere. But I don't entirely like how I had to go refresh the world and then come back into this area. That annoys me. Ah well, ah well. And before we go too far down. Oh, this place is rather funky looking, isn't it? Finger ruins of a mirror. Yeah, you can now see straight. That's good. That is good. I mean, oh, we've got a red person, sorry. 3D effect is just from having two eyes, right? Like, that would be depth perception, I know. You can beat this guy. This is fine. They have a couple of claws, which seem to be a bit of a pain to fight. But not necessarily the worst thing ever. Try and heal up. There we go. They'll try and heal at some point as well, I would imagine. I'm worried about falling off of a cliff, so I'm just backing away. An itchy nose. Bad time to have an itchy nose when you're doing a difficult fight. They dealing damage through, like, my shield. They are. I don't know what kind of damage type it is, but that is not fun. I thought that would be pure physical. Because, you know, it's claws. Reminds you of a massive tongue. I mean, it's meant to be like, I don't know, fingers? So maybe a palm of a hand or something. Definitely weird, but we got very Claw of Night. Or Claws of Night, sorry. Which seem pretty funky. I'm curious what they actually do, because I thought that would be physical damage. Physical and magic. They come with blood loss, but all of these do. And they're actually worse at it than the other ones I'd already found. However, it is pure dex scaling. And it comes with an FP costed ranged attack, which is interesting. It's not often you get a ranged attack as an ability on a weapon. Yeah, it was a little difficult. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. But not quite what I'd expected to find down here. It's a Finger Weaver's Cookbook. Lovely. We now get to make more things using our finger mushrooms that we're picking up. Anything hidden down the other side? Doesn't look like it. In which case... why is there a stake of Maria here? That's a respawn point. I think there might be a boss in a second. Yeah. There's a boss. Called it. The hell is that thing? It's presumably related to all those hands. It is the mother of finger. Because of course it is. Okay. I mean, so far, it looks to be pure physical damage aside from the ranged attack, which was holy. This is fine. I can deal with this. They might have a laser beam. That's not the worst thing ever. I can deal with the occasional laser. Should've healed. I don't like the kind of fingerprint texture we've got all over them as well. That's not very fun. Okay, knocks you down. I think we can just do a few heavies. There we go. We're managing. Did not expect a multi-staged attack, but we're alive. Let's keep blocking that. We're gonna get a parry in. Or guard counter, sorry. Similar enough, that's fine, you know what I mean. How good are flames? Moderately so, but moderately good. That might have been a multi-stage attack, so I wasn't going to risk it with regard to counter. I risked that one, and I shouldn't have. We're managing. We're managing. This doesn't seem terrible. I know I wasn't supposed to parry there, but I instinctively did it anyway. There's going to be a third one, and then I can do a guy to come through there. I can do 2 hand swipes, that's fine. So we're just fingers. I mean... yeah, it's got gravity magic too, I guess you're right there. Don't have many fingers which use gravity magic. Yeah, I'm thinking you're seeing the opening in its chest, right? I'm being very slightly dirty minded. I will say you're not wrong. It is slightly yonic, I believe is what you would call it. If it looks like that. Because you have phallic as if something looks like a penis. Yonic is for if it looks like a vagina. Pretty sure. That is me just talking about words. That's not anything Twitch should get annoyed at, right? For me saying that? Hopefully not. Big lasers coming out of on the face. I guess. I can see what you mean. At the same time, not particularly looking like it out front. How do you avoid that? I don't know if you do. I think you just kind of hope for the best. What was all that about? I didn't come in the full healing. If I did, I think I would have been able to beat this boss. So yeah, I'm relatively okay. I'm relatively okay. They're now spawning in hands, which I can beat. And actually, if this is a hand boss, I should be using fire. Hands don't like fire. I can... It's a good fanfare, I appreciate it too. Celebrating me dying. How mean. How mean. If I go over to that, it looks like they're doing holy damage. Although they also had gravity. It's between those two currently. I'm gonna go for... Holy. I'm gonna see if I like it. I can also change out this. We're now doing fire damage. It's a little bit of a shame I can't change out the physic. But it's fine. It's fine. My physic is definitely boosting my holy damage currently, which is not quite what I want. Sorry, I had to cough there. Wasn't too obvious, but yeah. Hope it didn't pick up too loudly. Yeah, fire damage I think is doing better. Can also possibly inflict madness. I don't know how that works on bosses. I mostly just wanted the fire damage. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. Especially for possibly summoning hands, I want fire damage at the ready. Is that an explosion? That's an explosion, yeah, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. No lag. Down, good stuff. There we are. They broke my guard, that's alright. So we didn't take the damage. Okay, I thought I could maybe dodge and like dodge into that. That was not a dodge into kind of attack. Got it. That's fine. We lost like 160 runes, but I'll be honest, I don't need to level up anymore, so yeah, it's alright. I mean, it'd be nice to have not lost them, but at the same time, like, I'm happy to just fight the boss. I'm not going to focus on getting my runes back. It's a bit of an odd boss, though, isn't it? Okay. Third time is a charm, right? That's how it works. I can summon my Flame Knight dude if I want to, but I think I'm fine without him, at least for now. So I'm going to try and do it without summoning an Ash, if I can. So I feel the Ashes do make it considerably easier. And, well, I'm not against it being easy. I'd rather not make it easier if I can avoid it. I want to fight them normally without having to be concerned for, is this easier than it's supposed to be? That attack, if I'm caught off guard, does a lot of damage. This is be hit 3 times? Yep. I'm alive. We're all good. We have summoned hands, which is not ideal entirely. I'm going to ignore them mostly. Assume there might be friendly fire that comes in. But those hands are still very much there. Ouch. I was not close enough to be able to get them in the Flame Blast. Now I am. That's all good. It's all good. Those hands are gone, that's what I was aiming for. We're managing. We're managing. It's 2 hand swipes, I know that one. That one I didn't know, but we seem to be okay. And we stopped her from whatever she was about to do. That's good. I do need to get my stamina back. But this is a case of I want to back away. Okay, I did get my guard counter. I just wasn't quite what I was aiming for. What's up with this? I'll just avoid all of them? Yes. Yes, that's all you do. Just avoid them when they appear. What's she doing? Just keep my guard up. It just knocks you out. Can't really see what's going on. I think that went well. I don't know. It might have gone well. It might have gone badly. It's really hard to say. Okay, that dealt a lot of damage. So just keep my guard up. We're looking for a chance to heal. There we go. That would work. But we're probably safe to just go under the beam, yeah. There we are. A little careful of this. Don't entirely know what lets you avoid damage here, but we seem to be okay. We're alive still at least. Okay, get a running jump. There we go. Okay, good bit of damage. There we are. We have not, as far as I'm aware, inflicted him with any kind of madness. Just a little bit of a shame because my weapon's got madness build up. I kind of hoped it might happen. But it makes sense it doesn't on bosses. It makes sense. Yo, what? I don't know what's happening. Okay, it's just summoning all of this. Just stay where I am. Just need to get back from this one. And then there's a laser beam that comes through that we just avoid, so I think we just run plot-wise around. We just dodge roll when the beam seems to be coming in. Kinda worked, yeah. Okay, we've killed off the hands that she summoned. That's what I was aiming for. Okay to take a small hit to do that. I could get rid of all the ads. We're safe as long as we stay where we are. Okay, I need to just back away slightly. No, I'm just dead. I don't know how you avoid that one fully. I feel she's all large to be spinning around like that. That feels slightly mean. Very slightly. I do think I can do this. I do think we can. I'm wondering if it's better when we knock her down to just go over to using the flame shield. It might be. Like that feels like it might be the better move if I do that. Oh, you're doing extra. You're now safe. 2 arm swipes and parry. Guard counter. Get my damage in. I'll give a physic flask. Make sure I'm healed as well. Doing okay. This is likely multiple times being hit into the ground, but it's never usually more than 3. Heal up. Okay. Doing well. We have knocked them down. I'm thinking, yeah, when that happens, I might go over to Flame Shield, but not during this phase. This phase, it feels moderately safe to just be going for my basic attacks and saving my FP. So Flame Shield, I think, is pure flame damage, which this thing would imagine is weak to. Let's get my stamina back. I didn't want to guard counter there. Big old slam, but then I can counter. This is going okay. If I just run forward, get my shield up at the last moment. Okay, less okay when that happens. I'm managing. I'm a little less healthy than I'd like to be. Get rid of those hands. There we go. As long as I have my flame shield for that, I'm happy. I thought I could dodge for the last second. I didn't quite time it right. No, it's not dodgeable, that thing. Is this me just dead? No, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. It's double heal. And this one scares me. Just, I don't know how you avoid that. I don't know how. Damage seems to be kind of random for what I take. That's some solid hits. Knocks you down. Now we use the flame shield. Which, honestly, doesn't feel like it's much better damage. Like, better like at all. Heal up. Just want to dodge roll through that. They look to be okay, and now they're going to come down in a second. Go. I can do a big old charged attack here. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just going to go for melee hits. Feels like it's about equivalent damage, honestly, to the shield. God damn it. Sometimes that only hits once, sometimes it hits 3 times. And I'm really terrible at predicting which. Okay, we're alive. Just run, get the shield up, because we can mostly block it. Doing fine. Charged attack. Okay, we're managing. I'm just gonna get my stamina back. I think it feels sensible enough. Okay, I messed that one up slightly. Heal. I did not heal in time. Damn it. I was planning to heal through that if I could. What's up with those tubes in the ceiling as well? Only just noticed. Why are there tubes in the ceiling? That seems odd. It's not. Seems odd to me. I'm curious for what we get from doing this. So I didn't expect to be fighting a boss, didn't you? I thought we'd be exploring like a small area, ringing a bell, and then getting to can't even remember what it's called, but the final area which I unlocked last time. Just wait for you to do your thing. If you're hitting multiple times, that's alright. Hits twice when that happens, that's never been experienced. Just gonna heal. There we go. Doing alright. Just keep my shield up. That's 3 times. I can do a counter. If I can hit twice, get my stamina back. You hit 3 times with the big 200 pounds. Slide across the water. I might be able to go underneath this. Yep. Knocked you down again. This is going well. This is going well. Counter that. So to start running up to you, I think we're too far away to run under the laser. It's alright. Double hand swipe, I know I can counter there. And 3 double hand slams, I can counter this. I'm getting their pattern now, I'm figuring this out. This might be a double hit. So I was just keeping my guard up a little extra long. Only 2 double hand slams there. Okay. That was different to what I'd expected, but we're fine. If I'm close enough, I can just run up. There we go. I'm gonna give you a quick whack, and I'm gonna take a bit of damage probably, yeah. Is that worth it? Maybe not. Maybe not. Where am I allowed to be? Am I allowed to be over here? I think so. Over here feels safe. You're doing a big old spinny attack. Being far away when you do that seems to be safe. I might just do that in the future. Do that 3 times, you've never done it a 4th. Double hand swipe, if it was closer, would have done guard counter. Twice, possibly 3 times. Nope, just twice. Guard, and then walk backwards. Got caught by that beam, but didn't do too much. Just be careful, there's another beam coming. Got caught by that one as well. Lovely, heal up. And that should be it. Okay, if you're doing a big laser beam, I have just missed you with 3 different attacks. That's a little upsetting. I guess I just picked an awkward spot on their body to attack from. It's alright. Get guard counter there. 2, possibly 3 double hand slams. Got the 3rd one. Heal up quickly. Get a couple of solid hits here. Is this twice? 3 times? Twice on that occasion. I want to run away. Yeah. It almost got through my guard, but we didn't die. So that's ideal. Let's keep my guard up and I'll just knock back my thing. Right? Let's heal up. We managed to get under it that time. Then we just get ready to run forward. This is working out. This is a big spinny attack. I just try and walk away. I still don't know entirely how you avoid getting damaged there. I've gotten better at it, I think. Are you summoning orbs? You're summoning orbs. I'm gonna back away. Over here feels safe. Managed to get a nice counter there. Missed you with that counter. Gonna whack once. You did not whack another time. You're doing your hand slams. I'm gonna guard. I'm gonna heal. There we go. Okay, healing took slightly longer than expected, but we're fine. We're fine. This worries me, just back away. Got a hit him at the end. I'm managing. Still not sure why this person has laser beams or gravity powers. I'm not dead yet. I might be dead here. Yeah. I don't know how you properly avoid that. I could have healed and just hoped for best. I feel that wouldn't have been the sensible move. This is a difficult boss, this. In fairness, this is a completely optional boss. Like, it's not blocking progression or anything. I don't know what this gets me. It's likely not anything I'll use. I think on this occasion, we are summoning my friend. Let's do this. We can get it this time, because I got my friend out. My friend should be dealing good amounts of damage. Because he's just got so much health, my friend's just going to survive whatever happens, I'm pretty sure. Go. He's getting good hits in. He does do fire damage, I believe. Which is what we want. Oh, I was guarding there. I shouldn't be hit. Okay. This is going okay. This is going okay. Good amounts of damage in. I think we're gonna knock you down. There we go. You know, you just get so much more damage when you have an Ash summoned. Like, it feels like cheating. I don't know. I'm not fully convinced I want to use it often. But I'm mostly just lazy at fighting boss. It wasn't for the fact I keep getting caught out by the same one attack and dying to it, then I wouldn't have summoned my guy. So I don't know how you're meant to avoid that, like, one Beyblade spinny attack, like, right now. It just does far too much damage. Knocks you down, that's good. And you've got 3 charge attacks here, so it's quick on the draw. I'm gonna want to dodge, so I did not have the stamina to block that. Again, they're spinning. I'm not confident in blocking it. But we are alive. Knocked them down. Yeah, no, this just goes by so much easier with my friend. I feel kinda like it's cheating to summon. But it's an intended part of the game, is it not? Guard down. We are now fine. Just hide. We're safe. And now we just wait for him to come down. And now we're about to win. We've got a few of these balls about. We can avoid them. There we are. They're doing a spin. I think it's against me. Yeah, it's against me. It's a bit unfortunate. But we're safe. Just heal up. I don't want to die to like unlucky spinning attack. They've not summoned any of her fellas this time. Which is the main reason I was holding off summoning my Ash before. Yeah, we've then knocked down. I think that is it. Good stuff. Unless there's another phase. No, they've just vanished through a portal. And we've got our remembrance and what now? There's a Sight of Grace. That's what's now. Okay. This is an odd place, isn't it? Because you've got tubes coming down from the sky. And there's like water up there. What is this here? I'm curious what the Sight of Grace is going to be called. The Finger Birthing Ground. Are fingers born out of those tubes? Is that what happens? 'Cause that's kind of terrifying to envisage, isn't it? I'll put 7 points into mine, just so I can keep using my shield some more. Yeah, with that done, if I go up top, am I going to be able to talk to that fella again? Is he going to be annoyed at me? I don't know. I feel he'd be annoyed at me because he was mentioning like being a mother and stuff. So unless he wanted to depose that person, so he could become the finger mother or whatever it was. Maybe? I don't know, I'm not convinced he's going to be happy. Or that he's even going to be here at all, I'll be honest. He might just be gone. He's not really got his chair anymore in the right position. Oh no, never mind. The chair is back in the correct position. However... yeah. No sign of him. I'll assume he's happy enough. What's going on? I'm going to be talking to these people before we go to final area. Because I think pretty much at the end of the game, as soon as I get through this last area. I don't know if we're going to beat it today. We might not. I do have a fairly tight deadline on Mondays for ending the streams. I sadly can't go over and just finish it.
Comrade in arms, upon his end. Did you see Mesmer's face? 'Twas sublime. A very tangle of snakes. To think he dared call us savages, when he himself was most base of all.
You got anything else to say, friend?
To say the least. I am to you indebted, yet unquenched remains my thirst for revenge. The death of Mesmer was merely the start. Now comes the piper to collect from America, her offspring, and all the Erdtree's denizens, in vengeance for the flames. My blade I wield, if Miquella's redemption soothes the ache that throbs within, demanding blessed vengeance, and I wish not to be by him redeemed.
This guy seems like he's doing well. I'm gonna leave him. I'm sure it's okay. He can figure out what's happening. We've got the guy here who I believe had not spoken to me at all. He's just silent. Is he gonna actually say something nowadays? No, but he's gone. We've got a message from Leda. Okay, that's marked as an important item. This is left by Little Knight Leda. Dressed the kindred spirits who also pursue Miquella's trail. Dane passed on a message. Sealing Tree is in the ancient ruins of Ra. It lies beyond the High Bridge, leading from the first floor of the storehouse. I'll join you there, once I have finished the task at hand. I've already done that, though. Not about you. You got anything? Good chat, friend. Good chat. Does that mean they're going to be up here at the Sealing Tree? Maybe? I kind of did the Sealing Tree stuff before Mesmer. I had to actually go fight Mesmer. I don't know if I was meant to do it in that order. Yeah, is she up here maybe? Would be my guess. I'm not immediately seeing her, but there's a bit of a lip that you can't quite see past with these stairs. What have we got? We have no one. So she'll be out there somewhere. There's apparently someone down here. Don't at all remember this guy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who he is. Apparently Moore? Was he like a... was it blacksmith, want to say, maybe? Or a shop? Hello.
I don't feel it. It's broken. Kind Miquella's light is gone. But I stand tall. Together, we work. Together. For Miquella the Kind.
Okay. You got anything else to say, friend?
I don't know what to do. Our mother abandoned
her brood. She did not love us. We are her children. What should we do? Must we be sad forever?
So put it behind you, remain sad, or I don't know. I think honestly, I'm gonna say I don't know. It's up to him to figure out what he wants to do, right?
I don't know either.
Do I then get to pick a choice if
Our
I
mother, she did not. We
do it
must
again?
we be
Okay, I get to pick between these two then. Put it behind you, I guess.
Maybe that's kindly Miquella's love. Love for all the unloved. Love to banish the pain. Oh, give this to Tiolier. He asked me to find it. I finally found it.
Got black syrup. May have you got anything else to say while I'm here?
Unlock and banish. I like finding things for you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the forager brood. Things bring joy to all.
This guy just likes
I
finding stuff.
believe
Ah,
things
that's
bring
nice.
joy to
I'm
all.
happy for him. I'm gonna leave. We had to find, was it Foliar? What are we called? We sent Trina in there. That's not who we're looking for. It's not that person, Dryleaf Dane. It's not Needlelight. Someone out here? Got Freya, you got Sir Ansbeck. Who am I looking for? I don't know. I can't see anyone else in the map. I have an item, and I don't know where to take it. I can always try running through this kind of an area. I mean, I was told to head up this way. So maybe there's something? I hope you got a taste of dinner, by the way, Shy. Sorry, I didn't respond at the time just because there was a fella I was talking to. But, you know, you have a nice meal, whatever you're having. There's not anyone there. If there's going to be anyone, it'll be towards the end, would it not? And who's Foliar? Who's that guy? I don't recognise the name. In fairness, I don't really pay attention to a lot of these people's names. And there's not anyone at this site. There wasn't anyone inside, was there either? No one like in this area. No? Am I maybe locked out of the quest because of the weird way I've done the progression? Possibly. I'm just going to double check if there's not anyone at the top of here now that I have a new item. I'm just not missing anyone on my way up either, am I? Nope, no one's off to the sides. Good to know. Yeah, there's just someone somewhere. Spiral Rise, perhaps? Very delicious. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Shy. So this has Miquella's cross, which is why I think this might have somebody. I mean, there's a guy outside. They're not particularly friendly. I've not been up yet, but normally if there was an NPC, they'd be there. So I'm gonna teleport around a little bit. We're gonna see if we can spot anyone. I might be able to. I might not. Does it matter? Not particularly. Anyone here? I mean, not that I'm seeing. Although there was a kind of upstairs area which didn't seem to have any purpose before. Still no one. Also gonna change that over. There we go. Yeah. I might look it up. Yeah, that is my next port of call, I'm believing. So I got given, was it black ferret or something? I'll be under key items. Yeah, black syrup. I just need to find where this goes. That's all. Who is Fiolia? I feel I should know who they are, but we're not on the map. Yeah, so all I have is Lita, Dryleaf guy. I mean, Dryleaf never introduced himself. Maybe that's his actual name. We'll see. I don't know if I have to look around if it's over already. That's fair. I mean, I might have accidentally skipped some progression or something. Let me quickly chat to these two, just in case they want to take it for whatever reason. Is this guy gone now? No, they're not. There's someone here.
Ah, there you are.
Is this who I'm
It took
looking
me
for?
long enough, I know. But I've made my decision. I'm going to leave the Horn Scent to his own devices. With his grudge against Sir Messmer settled, his blade is bent by madness. Wherever he goes, he won't last long. I needn't bother with him. Unruly emotions only lead to misfortune. All the more reason we need someone like Mikula the Kind.
I have defeated the Golden
I know I
Hippopotamus. That was a
shouldn't
long
let
while ago.
But I suppose it's only natural to feel the weight of one's deeds at times like these. There's plenty left to be done. And I will see to it. Who
Any more
else?
with you?
I wonder. I don't enjoy casting suspicion on anyone I've called a comrade. But it's a small sacrifice in the grand scheme of things. We must eradicate all doubt. Who else? I don't
Okay,
enjoy it. It's a
that's
small
all.
sacrifice.
I thought it might have been her. Apparently it's not her who I'm supposed to talk to. I can't think who it would be. Enter the church district. Yeah, church district is up there. So it'd be pretty much anywhere in this little area, which I have very much been in. Imagining I've possibly missed something. In that case, quest-wise, because I've simply passed the progression point. There's no Fiolia I'm seeing about. I mean, the item mentioned something about a swamp, did it not? Where is that? There it is. Yeah, no, I'm getting the name correct. Apparently gathered and aged by the forager breed. Next to Pillar Path Cross. There's a cross here. It's Mikula's cross. This one? Not that one. Pillar Path. I was looking for the crosses, I'll be honest. That's Fissure, Cerulean Great Coast, Spiral Rise, Tree Path, Pillar Path. Where is the Pillar Path? And you got this, that doesn't seem correct. Have I missed a cross somewhere? That feels like an odd thing to miss. I might look it up myself, just because I'm not sure where that Pillar Path cross is. That's gonna bug me. Give me a second. Black syrup, Elden Ring. What's this say? Okay, he might have just left permanently, apparently. Yeah, I think I may have talked to Folier enough that he's just left. Potentially. Ah, he was a guy who sells poison. I vaguely recognize him. He might be off in the garden. I don't know. He will move after discovering safe. Okay, I know roughly who I'm looking for. I don't know where he is. He'll be in the garden. You sure? I don't know. I never told him about St. Trina. He might not be here. Like, this is St. Trina here. There's no sign of our guy. Like, this is the garden where I am, right? Is he gonna be like at the Fisher Cross, perhaps? Doesn't look like he's here. Where did I meet him last? I know I met him somewhere. I was like just out of the way and I didn't mean to bump into him. I'm really confused. I've missed him somewhere. Yeah, he starts looking for on his own. You're right. But he hasn't ended up there yet, which means he's still somewhere. Southeast of Castle Ennis. Bottom right cross and new cross map. Given by Horace. That doesn't help. I'm not fully convinced I know what I'm doing. Where is he? Like, even if he's moved, it should say where I spoke to him last, right? Over here, apparently. I've just missed him up until that point. I just found him right at that moment. Is he still here? Yes. Yes, he is. Hello.
I had something I wish to tell you. I'm heading south. I've recalled something that Sir Moore said. He discovered deep purple water lilies blooming on the southern shore. That must be where St. Trina was left to wither away.
Yeah, I have some syrup before you leave. There we go.
Sir Moore has an awfully sharp eye, doesn't he? It's wonderful. This ebony, as lustrous as the night's
Yeah, about the syrup, what's that for? You're like making pancakes or something.
Forgive me. You two deserve your share of the reward. I'll mix up something special. If you find yourself weary of the weight of this life, then just give me the word. Sleep is a balm. An eternal sleep is an elixir.
So I've given him the item. He doesn't have anything new in his shop. What if I just go to sleep? This feels like I just die.
Then take this. This concoction can coax even the oldest of dragons to sleep. For you, it will grant the sweetest slumber for all eternity.
We've got his concoction. That feels like I shouldn't just drink it. But I kind of want to. Causes immediate death if imbibed by an ordinary human. Yeah, I might not. I might not. Maybe a black concoction mixed by foliar. A condensed somniferous elixir. Reported to be capable of putting even ancient dragon to sleep. For ordinary mortal, single sip would assuredly result in swift and certain death. Well, the earth thought of Sertrina's sleep when he created this, but the ebony sleep he concocted had not the sweetness of nectar or the gentleness of rest's embrace. Invade me when I go to the Purple Garden. I mean, there might be a stop-off point before then, such as down here. You might go. I'm gonna just steadily move on my way past these crosses and see if I bump into him. Nope. Nothing there. In which case, potentially down here. Again, no. Down to the Garden of Purple. I believe this is, like you say, when he will invade me. Does he invade me in the garden? Once I'm inside. No, he's definitely in here.
What velvety ambrosia is this? Your poison and the sweet sleep that follows. Oh, please, let me hear your voice. Then you too must have paid a visit to Centrina's garden of deepest purple. I'm drifting off in the sea of her poison. Soon I will hear her voice. Let me be. I won't be long. Oh, I almost forgot. You mustn't follow my example. Centrina's poison would plunge you into an eternal slumber. It must be me. And only me.
I mean, I've kind of already done it multiple times. And, she did say stuff to me.
I'll thank you not to lie to me. I am the chosen, not you. Only I can doze off in the sea of Centrina. Why would you hear her voice when I cannot? If you should
become jealous.
cruel untruths to me again, I won't be held responsible for my actions.
I mean, I'll try and pass it on again, I guess.
Enough. I cannot believe your cheek. And I will stand for it no longer.
Yeah, I've died 4 times to Nectar. I've done that already. You're just not gonna forgive me? I mean, fair enough. I tried to pass on the words. He's not happy that I tried to. So I'll, I guess, leave him to it. If he's going to invade me, it'll be after I rest and then reset the world. Also, equipment. I should change this back to the holy damage. There we go.
I will never forgive you. For your trespass, you will know my poison.
And yes, it's you. Hello. You're using your perfume vials. Makes sense. He does do a lot of damage with his poison. But if I just burn him, I think that might just be better. I mean, fire's a lot more strong than poison, I believe. There we go. It's not a very happy end to this quest, is it? That feels a little bit of a shame to kill him. Ah well. He gave me. We can switch this out. I'll be changing it to that anyway. He gave me this. Sleep in the vicinity increases attack power. That's a weird one. There is a torch which could have been putting people to sleep. But, I don't know. It wasn't as hard as I thought he'd be. I thought, like, he wouldn't die to just me holding up a shield. Could have thought he'd put up more of a fight than that. But I guess, go back here, talk to, was it Moore? Assuming he's still around. Nope, he's moved on to somewhere. Still have, Lida up here, I believe. Apparently if I drink 2 more times I need to talk to him again. Oh, okay. We can do that in a second.
There you are. I'm afraid Sir Ansbach will have to be next.
So
He
Ansbach.
insists that he's nothing but a worn down over the hill soldier. But in his day, he was the feared commander of the pure blood knights, who cleaved open Nicola the Kind with his blood blade. He claims he hasn't the spirit to take up his sword again, but I doubt it'll be very long before he recalls, as I have, the cascading sheets of blood.
I don't know what's going on with her.
Left to fester. I've come to realize there's ample evidence.
Realization.
Without kindly Nicola's influence. I'm
She
quite
seems kind of
distrustful of others.
genocidal, isn't she?
I've come to a realization.
Yeah, that is a good realization. She's not wrong. Yes, apparently we just go, like, drink it again then, I guess? Sure, I can do that. It's not anything too tricky. I run down here. Turn the corner. Is that just his body now?
You. I was no good to anyone.
What, he was
Beginning to
dead?
end. Weak as a kitten, and thick as 2 planks. I suppose dying in disgrace is fitting, in a way. Tell me, please, assuming you spoke the truth back then. What did Centrina tell you?
Yeah, because I should already have all of those, I think.
You are a wretched, wretched soul. A nightmare come to plague me. Such a thing could possibly be. Could it? Centrina, please let me hear your voice in my everlasting slumber. Centrina, let me hear your voice.
I feel this is the end of the quest line. I'm gonna go talk to St. Trina again. It's just instant death. Does she speak to me at all? 'Cause it's fading to black.
You must kill Mikhail. Grant him forgiveness.
I think that's what we were told before. And I'll do it once more, see if I get anything else new, but I feel I've already drunk enough of this. It's probably all good. There's not much happening with them. Once more and we'll see what happens. I mean, presumably he doesn't have a happy ending because it's a Dark Souls game. It's very rare you get a happy ending in these kind of games. Does it fade to black? It does. Gonna say kill Mikola, grant him forgiveness. Yeah, that's what you say again. I believe I've already got the message and I've already passed it on to the guy, but I will talk to him again. Just in case, just in case. Yeah, that's it. He's just... I mean, I think very barely conscious. He's in an eternal slumber from that status effect. That's his quest line. I mean, fair enough. It's not the happiest end, but it's an end. Yeah, we're mentioned, or we're told about Sir Ansbach back there. So I'm gonna go talk to him briefly. Say, hey, watch your back. You might be murdered by someone. Because this is a lot more drama than I expected. I just ignored a lot of the quest lines in this game, for the most part. Or at least in the DLC. Not purposefully. I've just kind of not paid attention to what they want and when. Okay, I believe this one we do need to beat him. Let's give you a quick whack. There we go. Now we can just dip down here. Hey, Anne's back. You okay? Watch
Right,
yourself.
astonished. Could you please give this to Freya? Thanks to you, she too will have the answers she requires. Freya possesses a youth I no longer have. This knowledge will surely stoke the flames of valor within her.
They are actually figuring out these quests, like, all in one go.
Barreling into the fray right now. Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her affairs, but this is the only way I can help. Perhaps I shouldn't.
Okay, that's all you say. I mean, I'm happy we figured out what actually happens with Freya. We've known about her for a long while. But she's always just said, yeah, no, I'm looking for something, leave me be.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
Yeah, I'll
Sir
give it a
Ansbach?
letter for you.
To me? What on earth could it... Oh. Yes. Of course. I see. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honourable end, but kindly Mikola wishes to revive it, which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best, and certainly far more than any honorable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul, as befits General Radahn, the great lion.
Okay, any
Thank
more?
you. Now I finally cast off my misgivings. Give my regards to Honorable Ansbach. Tell him, if we should meet in battle, to face your bow would be fine enough, but to face your blade would be an honor.
We get a fancy shield.
All that remains is the fight, for our kind Mikola.
We're gonna have like a massive fight. Are we like gathering all the heist members? Is that what's going on? We're gathering the heist members for ourselves and for the enemy. And we're gonna have to deal with them all in a minute. I mean, it'd be a bit odd if doing quests gets you more people to fight in a boss fight. But it'd also be quite cool. Like, I'm not against that maybe being the case. Does that small guy not want to ambush me? Guess not. Hello, I'm here to pass on another message.
Perhaps I shouldn't meddle. This is the... I should have expected as much from Freya. Some things simply never occur to her. Paralyzing fear. True despair. That's Freya through and through. That's...
I believe then that would be that. I'm gonna double check if there's not anything left by Freya after she leaves. There does not seem to be. And Ansbach has moved, so I'm gonna very briefly check. He's not left anything behind either. And then I think we're all set to go towards the main kinda boss for the DLC, which is presumably Mikola. There might be another one before him, but there's not going to be much. Like, we are getting close to the end. I don't expect him to be in here, so I don't need to worry about the enemies. And... be summoned to assist Needle Light Leda. Okay. Be summoned to assist Sir Ansbach. We have to pick a side. I did not expect this. I do think Ansbach, I don't know much about him. He seems the better sort. Lyra, because that's a red one, makes me think she's in the wrong. Like, this is a bad choice, this is a good choice. I want to go with the good. Lyra just seems to be out for murder, currently. So I'll help Sir Ansbach. I didn't expect this in the slightest.
I will dispose of you. I find that I have a new apprehension.
All I need to do is fight her. Okay, make sure I'm healed up enough. I'm assuming so long as Ansbach doesn't die, I win, right? Like, we just need to win this fight. And so long as he's not dead, we're fit. I am hoping I don't die as well. It's probably for the best. I mean, if I just flame, that's typically a good enough answer to most enemies. I'm also completely ignoring what she's saying for the most part. I hope it's not important.
I should have known. I take my leave. For now.
Lady Leda, I ask you keep kindly Mikola in your care.
It's just... You do you, Ansbach. You can shoot the... You can shoot the wall if you want. And there we go. Get Ansbach's longbow and get Leida's rune. Because imagine if we helped Leida, we'd get her sword and Ansbach's rune. And this is where Leida used to kind of hang out. There's not anything else here. I thought she might have left an item or something. That feels like the end of that quest thing. I'm somewhat curious how valuable her rune is. So it feels pretty unique. It's 40,000 runes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Next thing I would want to look at is, what does Mother of Fingers get me? If I trade that in there on this, and on this, then I would like to be down Table of Grace. Gonna quickly head to the store, get some more drinks. Alright, Shy. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. See you in a little bit. Still have water? That's fine then. That's fine. You're all good. You all set for Aftermath later?
Don't worry, my dear. I'll see it to the end with you, if it please.
Yeah, I would like to receive equipment. Anything new in here? I don't think so. In which case, Remembrance. Mesmer's Orb. Giant Orb of Flame. Or a Great Spear. I quite like the idea of a big flamey ball, but I'm never going to use it. It's kind of a torch though, so I'd say it counts. As for this, you've got a Staff of the Great Beyond, or a Gazing Finger. Huh. I've never actually used magic in this game. But sorcery scaling 60 sounds good, right? Let me see, we've got staves. Sorcery scaling of 111 on that. That is impressive. And it boosts some... Actually, those boost certain sorceries. Does this one boost a certain sorcery? I'm not gonna take it, I'm just curious. No, this one... I'm just kind of confused. It doesn't boost any sorceries, it just seems to, all in all, not be as good as some of the stabs I have. Yeah. Well, I guess this one really good as a staff, just not good as an actual weapon. Maybe the other one's good as a weapon? Got 120 on that. That's a powerful staff. Yeah, it was like 22 damage. And staff with good scaling. This is 27. Better damage, but yeah. I don't see why you take it. That doesn't seem very good. Anyway, having checked that, I believe, Spiral Rise. We were heading towards the end of the final boss. I am somewhat tempted to leave it here, because I'm fairly confident we're going to be getting up towards the end of the game soon, and it might be just up here. I don't know if I'm finishing this in one stream, but I can't really go late, is the issue. I'm gonna head on up. We're gonna try and do the boss. But if I need to do an extra stream of this, I don't know what the plan is. I've kind of done the DLC at this point. I guess I could do another one to hunt down torches. That could be an extra stream, if we need to do extra stuff. That is a new ability. I've not seen that on one of these birds before. Ouch. I didn't also see that bird that came up behind me. heal. These birds are a menace. I don't like them on the best days. I really don't like them when there's 3 of the guys. Okay, I will fight that differently, I think. That's alright. We can manage. I just need to do that slightly different. I do, however, like, have other bit of stairs to go up. Is there actually anything up here, or am I forced to jump out the window? I'm forced to jump out the window, okay. That is understandable. It's making my way through. I can't help but notice all those bodies that have been turned into stone. Is that actual people who were turned to stone at some point? It might be. Okay, I can beat you up as long as it's one at a time. That is more than doable. So we had another one come in from somewhere. And then we've got that one over there. I've gotten one of their attentions. Just hide back here, get them to appear. Brings gonna stream in a bit. Yeah, fair enough, Shy. I'll see you in a while for some echoes, hopefully. But yeah, hope you and your friend have a nice stream. Ah, that's where the other one was hidden. And you know. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I appreciate the company, Shy. I do. And I hope you have a nice time. Yeah, smithing stone 8. That's pretty alright. I work my way around the edge of this. Is there anything, or is this just dangerous for no good reason? It might just be dangerous for no good reason. Yeah. No point in trying to jump around there. That's fine. Do be careful of the fact I can drop down. There might be hidden ledges. If I drop down somewhere. Doesn't look like there is. Okay, that was a bird who hasn't spotted me. That's fine. That Inquisitors went away, so we can just beat up this bird quickly. And grab what is likely some spirit ashes. There we are. I want to jump down to those stairs. I don't know if this is where I want to be necessarily, but... I mean, you can't show me a set of stairs I can jump down to and then expect me not to jump down to them. There's not anyone about. There's a lot of items, which has me hesitant. Horned Warrior Ashes? I'm worried about status effects there, but Horned Knight Ashes are interesting. Also, the fact this just goes up. I was expecting this to lead out, not up. Unless it's up then out. Someone's died just there, they might have fallen down. Just keep my guard up. There's an item I don't trust dropping down there. So we just keep on moving up. What benefit is there to being up here? I can see where I had been previous. I can drop down there. We've got a Horned Warrior. If I sneak up behind him. So be careful there's not anyone else around. This guy might do thunder damage. You're ice. This one. Okay. That is quite dangerous. So we fought one that did light. This one does ice. I'm assuming there's going to be one for wind. And it's going to be like the dancing beast, right? Undead, yeah. God, he is a bit tricky, isn't he? Yeah, no, 'cause I was worried about going any further back because I would have fallen down. Good to know I would have actually fallen down. Not close. I think for him, we just use my shield. Just burn him. If that staggers him, that'll be fine. Yeah, as long as I'm careful, I can get back there easily enough. That's all good. Just crouch, make our way around. I'm not going to anger anyone more than we need to. Make my way to here. This bird is determined to come over this way. I just hide behind that tree. Helps slightly. Get rid of the bird. Good stuff. Next, that one. Get their attention. Just hide over here. Come on. Come on, little bird. Quite a big bird, but regardless, come over here so I can whack you if I'm annoying your friend. Ah. Next, there's one in here I believe triggers based off of my position. Okay, good. Got a bit of height on them if they want it. How do I get you down? Ah, never mind, you came down on your own. Lovely. Very kind of you. Very kind of you, my good bird. Make my way up here. Go jump. Crouch. Wait for that inquisitory dude to leave. Should hopefully be far enough away. Can beat this up with a couple solid hits. Apparently the hits weren't quite solid enough, but there we are. I'm tempted to go over there and investigate where that guy's going. I think I do want to climb this ladder again, have a rematch, get my runes back. So yeah, make my way up. Do a small climb up here. I don't know if sprinting makes you any quicker up ladders. I'm not convinced it does. Make my way around, make my way up again. Yeah, we want to beat up the Frost Liony dude. Like, drink that. One charge attack is going to help. That is painful, mostly because of his AoE. Are these guys horned warriors? Is that what they are? Is that the ashes I found? Hey Halcha, I appreciate the sentiment. I always do. Well, I should grab my runes, shouldn't I? That's what I should be doing. What? God damn, I missed my runes. Ah, well, it's fine. I don't need my levels. It's all good. I'm pretty sure it did do your round, did it not? I could have sworn I heard the bit. I can refund it if you want, I think. Give me a second. Let me find your moo. I will reject it. You get your points back. There you go. You can now do another moo. So I'm happy to have another one. Make way up to here. It's an annoying path to have to take to get to this guy. But oh well. Oh well. Hello, bird. Not really friend. Would you please die quickly, because I don't like fighting you lots. You're annoying. Okay, get their attention. Accidentally got both of them at once. That is not good. I need to heal. Okay. Knocks you down. If I can get the kill, I'm happy. So then we've just got this guy. If you could just land, I would appreciate it, friend. Okay, he landed in the end. Not quite in the way I wanted him to. But, there we go. Did work out in the end. We got him. Make my way up here. We have one bird. We will wait to murder. That should be enough waiting. There we are. That inquisitory dude, we can just leave be. Because we just want to jump down to here. I'm trying to think what the best way to get rid of this warrior here is. I think if I'm not worried about gathering my runes, I should be able to do it. Last time I died mostly just because I went after the runes, I believe. And yeah, from here I could possibly drop down. I don't think it's a safe drop. I think once you commit to this kind of a route, you're kind of stuck doing it. You don't get a choice. Okay, we can drop down. We can grab this. We can charge an attack. Charge another attack, might as well. Back away from this. No, it just murders you if you don't get away. I thought we could block through that and it would be fine. No. No, that's just vicious to beat. I wonder. So there's a bit of roof there to the right hand side. Potentially I can just get to. Because if I have a height advantage, I don't know what he can do to me. I'll be honest. I'm also fed up of fighting these birds. I'm just going to try and run past them and hope for the best. I might be okay. I might not be. I very easily could not be because of that projectile attack alone. Ouch. Okay, we're fine. Hello, Inquisitor. Mind letting me squeeze past? Appreciate it. There we go. That was not at all kind of scary. Yeah, this fella up here. I do not like him. I've concluded. I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna. And I'm hopefully not gonna die. I've got my physic active, so I'm just gonna run in, I'm gonna jump down. We're gonna hope for the best. I think activating the physic is the correct move. We can do a couple charge attacks there. Knock him down. Ouch, that one hurt. Knock him down again. And he's dead. Okay, that wasn't too bad. He didn't even give me a special item. Oh, he didn't give me a special item. That's got me worried he'd respawn if I want to go this path again. Okay, so doing that gets me to the stairs. Cool. I do want to get to those stairs. That is what I want to do. Get a sunworm spoon. Not seen one of those before. Is that for... Use FP to continually heal nearby allies. This is like a level up from a warming stone. That's pretty cool. As a consumable item to heal you and allies. That's pretty cool. Now what has me worried is the fact the birds down there clearly are holding a bit of a grudge. I'll be safe, maybe? Hopefully. I can grab this, Tree fragment. Now that is a good thing to get. Assuming I can get enough of them. Yeah, down these stairs. Where does this go? It leads to a room with a couple Inquisitor dudes. One of which takes an interest. The other one's kind of not noticed me, despite me like killing his friend behind him. Which is very unobservant of you. I feel you could have heard that. And okay. Okay, so that would have been where this led to anyway. So me doing the path I did, yes, did get me to a little secrety side area. And that I couldn't jump up into that tower to then take the ladder down. However, it doesn't take me to a new area altogether. Which had been kind of what I was worried about. Yeah, there's not anything off the sides here, is there? No. Worth checking. I don't trust, like, FromSoft to not hide stuff in stupid places. Yeah, having gone now up here, head down the steps, I'll get you an item typically. Somber Smithing Stone. Not necessarily something I need, but it's something I'm not going to say no to. And there's a lift. Because I've taken that lift the whole time. Excuse me, sir. Let me check where your lift goes in a second. So I'm kind of curious. I'm worried I might have been able to just take a lift this whole time. So that definitely leads out, and presumably forward. This looks to come up from below. Yeah. Where does this go? I mean, there's an item up there. But I'm more interested in... Okay, the fact you couldn't otherwise get to here. Or could you? No, because this is where the broken staircase is. I'm going to do something silly. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to see if there's an item they've hidden. Because these stairs are harder to get to, right? No, there's an item there, but that's not necessarily anything good. You want a Greek crab for dinner? That does sound tasty. You're not wrong. Especially if it's kind of warm weather, you know? Like, that does sound nice. Personally, I'd quite like to just get, like, some fish and chips. And just sit out in the garden with it. That'd be quite nice. And we got a Gravebird helmet. Any better than what I've already got as a hat? I've had this hat for a long while. Doesn't look like it will be. No. Where's that get put under? Looking for the helmet. Where is it? There it is. It is quite a light helmet, so no, it's not going to be better than what I've got. If I carefully drop down... There we go. I have to cook all my own meals? Not all of them, no. I do quite like cooking though. Typically my meal rotation during university was... I would plan to have cooked meals like I make myself, like 4 days of a week. And then I would have other stuff for, like, between those meals. Because the things I'd make normally last a little while. I would go, like, just focus on this guy briefly, because these guys are a pain. Sorry, I will get back to answering questions in a second. Oh, I'm about to die. God damn it. This guy's the real boss, not that, like, frosty dude. Why do they have so much health? I don't get it. They just jump around everywhere and they're so tanky. And they do so much damage, and these guys are just regular enemies. Why? Why are these guys just regular enemies? Okay, down he goes. Yeah, normally for university I would get stuff to make pitas, or chicken pitas, so that's like chicken, peppers, red onion. I would then end up typically with some like red onion and a little bit of like peppers, bell peppers left over. So I would put those into a bolognese. I would make a beef mince bolognese. I would then have a bunch of that prepared. I would have that, and then I would have that one night. I then freeze a bunch of it in little portions. Then I would need to get the lift down. I would use an extra thing of mints because you could get a couple packs for slightly cheaper than buying them both separately. So I'd use that to make burgers, which would last me 2 nights. I'd then have the mints in the freezer for when I need it from the bolognese. That was typically my meal rotation. I'd go between all of those. I occasionally change up the order, and like I say, I would have ready meals as well between the stuff I'd cooked myself. But that was good. Like, I'd generally, on the first day of cooking something, when it's fresh, offer some to my flatmate also, so he'd be able to join me in, like, eating. I'll have to cook himself. But I got meals from him occasionally too, which was nice. There's a fella over there. But I feel there's probably a site of grace just up ahead. This would be the wind guy I was worried about. He's probably not all too bad. Ouch. That really hurt. That was quite bad. Okay. And I cook my housemates? Yeah. Like, not constantly, but whenever I would cook, I'd give them meals on the first day. Which was nice. It's just a good thing to kind of have a meal together, you know? Like I say, I'd get some of their meals occasionally too. And, well, am I just dead from that? No. Okay. I was worried that was going to hit harder than it did. Heal up. Heal up again. In the shared house one time, people would steal everyone's food. Yeah, no. Don't go taking someone's food without permission. That's not what you do. It's called planned meals is the thing. And you don't want to be stealing what someone has planned to eat, because that's just ruining their food plan. That's just mean. And really? He caught me with that? Okay. Well, we got him in the end, thankfully. He was a menace. But we got him. I had no healing left, so that was lucky. That was lucky. Being a, like, shared house when it's not people you really know, kinda sucks. Like, I have heard interesting stories of it. With one of the, weirder ones in relation to cooking anyway, is someone put on, like, a pot of vegetables to cook, like, just boiled vegetables. They then left for 3 hours, leaving this on, like, the hob the whole time. And yeah, of course it came back and there was just burnt vegetables at the bottom of the pot, like completely charred. I don't know what they expected. I was taking your food and storing it in his room. Okay, that's the next level of bad flatmates, yeah. Why would you store someone else's food in your room?
It was never
Hello?
Nicola, was it? The Erd Tree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship, might come to these lands to begin with. I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erd Tree desired.
Did I not beat you earlier?
The clashing of the favored lords.
Or just save
Such
Alba?
that one would prevail. So be it.
I have summons.
If you insist
No.
upon facing Nicola the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
I happened to you were there. But just someone might be summoned to challenge. I can summon. Okay. I get to do a boss fight. Okay. He will not arrive until the time is right. Someone came in from a night out, threw up everywhere, and again didn't clean it. Yeah, nah. You should clean that. I think the weirdest I had when I shared a flat with a lot of people was... I'm not gonna out the person, because he does occasionally show up to streams. But someone came in from night out while I was away for the weekend. And, like, they were very drunk, apparently. They somehow went into my room and, like, slept in my bed, but they also threw up on my floor, like, during the night and stuff. So I just came back and I just see them on the floor doing their best to clean it up. Which, I mean, good on them for trying to clean it, but how did that happen in the first place? Wait, Moore is summoned as an adversary. Okay. It's got more people.
And I, fighting. Tragedy this is.
Can I just flames? I can do flames, but maybe not the move. Ouch, I didn't see Moore there. That was a bit annoying. Ah yes, Anbach is being summoned to help me. Thanks, Anbach.
I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire.
Just falling over. Brilliant. Do I save this for next time, though, is what I'm thinking. Maybe? Maybe. Maybe we wait. Because this feels like we do this. And then there's a boss fight at the end of the room. I'm assuming my friend meant to come in and, like, say hello to me or something for some reason. Noticed I wasn't in the room and thought, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Saw a bed and got in the bed. That is my assumption. Like, I don't know if that's actually what happened, but yeah. Drunk people do odd stuff, especially when they're very drunk. But no, I helped clean my room with her. Like, that wasn't anything too bad, thankfully. But, yeah, still an odd thing to have happened. Hello, Freya. We're gonna whack you a bunch, alright? Hope you don't mind. She might end up minding. We'll see. Still good friends with that person who, like, ended up in my bed, like, threw up on my floor. So it wasn't enough to, like, do anything between our like friendships. So that's good at least. I'm trying to think how best I fight two people. So it seems one of them is willing to just throw stuff at me from a distance. I've got Anne's back, so that's good. I've been scarlet rotted, that's bad. And I can be hit by more scarlet rot, that's fine. But it's annoying that it happened in the first place. Ouch, that hurt. Yeah. I don't know why I helped you. I feel I would have had one less adversary if I hadn't. Can I just flamethrower her? Is that a good move? No, she's got a lot of health. I feel I should be fighting her properly. I'm just assuming Ansbach is doing fine over there. Is he? I don't know. I don't know how much health Ansbach has. I don't have much. This seems like a fun fight, but I'm not going to be able to do this. This feels like a boss fight. Yeah, I need to do it to progress. The thing is, this feels like the boss fight that is going to precede the end of the game. Oh yeah, like, she can heal. She's treated like me, to an extent. Where she'll be able to heal, but only once. Only once. Have a feeling, though. I have stuff in like 5 minutes. I'm not going to do this in 5 minutes. But also, once I'm done with this, I think there's probably just like a set of stairs and then the final boss for the DLC. So I think we leave this here for next time. We'll leave this for next time. For now though, that is all. I very much appreciate your company. It's been lovely chatting, Halcho. It has been. And it's been lovely chatting with everyone else who came by as well. For now though, that is all. I think next time will be the last stream on this. So I'll be looking forward to that. For now though, I'll hopefully see you all about. Bye for now.